Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I forgot. It just jumps us right back into it.
Yeah.
All
How you
right.
doing?
Well, good. How are you?
We have a lot of explaining to do. We
Me?
have a lot of explaining. No,
We do.
both of us,
We do.
yeah.
Well, let me just say this is the Platinum Podcast. I'm Carter, and I'm joined with
I am Michael.
Michael. All right. Well, do you want to do the explaining, or should I do the explaining?
Um, I can do it. So, what had happened was we were just busy. Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing extreme that happened. It's just we're adults and we don't have time like we used to.
The last time we recorded an episode, my college semester didn't start, and Carter didn't even start college yet either. And now we are, both in our fourth, fifth week of our semester.
Yeah, it's been a month.
So, yeah, so it was just big change. Lots of stuff happens.
We still want the podcast. At least I do.
Yeah, dude, too.
It's just some of us have schoolwork and jobs, and we're not cool enough to have full-time jobs here.
It's like we're begging forgiveness. Please forgive us.
Please
We're
forgive us.
sorry.
Send us your money. Share with your friends so we can just do this.
um, so how's college going? What have you been up to?
College has been pretty great. My classes are pretty damn easy. My roommates are kind of inconsiderate, but it's okay.
hmm
How's college for you? How's your second year, first actual college in-person experience going?
It's going good. I actually it's going good, and it's also there's a lot more on my plate, and I'm trying to take it all in, because I'm focusing on production, TV production, filmmaking, and that shit takes a lot of your time. Like it's absorbed a lot of my time. Like just yesterday, I'm filming a 30-second PSA, public service announcement for just like as an assignment for my class, and literally like just planning like we had to take pictures for the green screen, um, picking background music, getting like the shot set up. I mean, just a whole planning sequence just took the whole day and by itself, and it's exhausting. But it's what I want to do, so I also really enjoy it. But yeah, it's been keeping me busy this time compared to previous year.
That's good. I'm working that Iowa Hawkeye football game tomorrow. We're
Oh
recording
yeah,
this as of Friday, the 17th of September.
that's right.
But
Who
yeah,
do they
I'm
play
working
tomorrow?
Penn State, I believe.
No, Penn State plays Auburn.
Then it's Kent State. I don't know.
Kent State. The only reason I
Do,
know that is because like before I came to my college, I was a big Penn State fan, so I still keep up with them.
we
I know
we
Penn
do
State,
play Kent State tomorrow.
Kent State. Okay, I'm like
I
that
don't
doesn't make
even
sense.
I don't even know what Kent State is. Where are they from? Kent?
I
Where's
don't
Kent
even
at?
know either. I've heard of
Where's
Kent State, but I don't know where it's located.
Oh, they're very they're in Akron.
They're in the state of Kent.
I'm guessing they're in Ohio
So what are you gonna
because
do at the game tomorrow?
I'm pretty sure I just work the elevators
That's cool. So you just
for the press box.
press up and down for the
Yeah,
elevator.
I guess yeah. I'm gonna start calling elevators the press box.
Sounds more interesting.
It does. Like, oh, hi, I'm taking the press box. Huh? I don't know if I should dress up tomorrow or not.
Um, Good question. I mean, you gotta think of like, is the stadium gonna be air conditioned? Like, or the building, is it gonna be hot, cold, or
I
even if
hope it's air conditioned.
it's gonna be in the elevator too? Like elevators are, I don't know.
Okay, but like when I think of like someone that just stands in the elevator and presses buttons, all I think
Mhm.
about is like the really nice ones where they're all dressed up.
Yeah, they don't have a uniform for you at all, like no set shirt.
No, because I just like it was through class and it was like, hey, we need 9 people. And I was like, I got nothing going on.
And you get paid good for it.
Yeah, $300 for like 3 hours, 3 to 4
Yeah,
hours.
that's really good. That's more than. No, funny. I'm not even being sarcastic. That's genuinely more than my last paycheck.
No,
Like,
I no, I know that's true because I've worked in retail for 5 years
yeah,
now.
yeah,
Um,
ridiculous. Anyway,
I
anything else
also
you've
get
been doing?
to next Monday I get to meet the Indiana Pacers assistant GM and
Oh wow,
The Chicago Bulls president and his
dang,
daughter.
everyone just going to Iowa.
I also get to meet the Vikings uh, president and his daughter, and then the
Mhm.
White Sox is like a social media manager
Why is everyone going to Iowa?
because
Who wants to go to Iowa?
they're all alumni from Iowa.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
So I get to talk to the assistant manager for the Pacers, and I'll be like, "Hey, Karis LeVert in a Timberwolves jersey, like Miles Turner and a Hornets jersey, like you know how nice that look."
Yeah, yeah. You know what? You talk to him like, be like, what do you think of Miles and Charlotte? Like, get get the seed planted in his head.
If okay, but if that goes through, we have evidence right here on the podcast that it is all due to
Doesn't
me.
like my fucking heaven at all. At
Yeah,
all.
yeah, because it's the assistant manager for the Pacers, and I'm like, "Hey, yo, Miles Turner and the Hornets, Karis LeVert on the Timberwolves."
That's that'd be amazing. Like we can like we'll just make our teams better, obviously.
Yeah, and
Um
then you'd have me to thank.
yeah, I would definitely thank you.
Like Tuesday, it's like, oh, Indiana Pacers trade Miles Turner to the Charlotte
Yeah.
Hornets, and you text me and you'll be like, the
What
fuck
did you
did you
do?
do? Do it again.
Do it again.
Nikola Jokic to the Charlotte Hornets for PJ Washington.
Chill, man. Speaking of PJ, have you heard of stuff? What's going on with him?
Oh my God, this stuff with his baby mama.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
terrible. It's his fault. He should have known better because she has. For those who don't know, PJ Washington uh, plays for the Charlotte Hornets. He got got literally engaged, married with Brittany Renner, I think her name is, who is a known like Instagram model or just model in general, and basically they had a kid, and next thing you know, not long after they had the kid, she asked for a divorce, and now PJ Washington has to pay. I think. Do you remember how much? It was a lot.
isn't it like 20,000 a month?
It was like a lot of money per month, and she like doesn't care at all. Like she did it on purpose. You can tell she did it on purpose. And PJ Washington has been getting a lot of flack because
Two
she has
hundred
shown
thousand a month.
$200,000 a month. That's insane.
Did you see the stuff about her coming out afterward? And she's like, "You can have multiple baby daddies. Don't let a
Yeah,
man stop you from." And I'm like,
yeah.
I'm not.
It just shows she does it on purpose. Like she takes advantage. I mean, like this is like predatory behavior. Like no joke. Like I mean, I think yeah, but I feel terrible. I mean, like at least I really hope he at least sees his son. Like if she's keeping him from him, that's on another level fucked up. Um, but yeah, it's $200,000 a month. what, like 2 million a year, 2 point something million a year, like.
And did you see she's already out looking for another?
Yeah, and she said she's. I mean, it's so she's so open about it, and it's sad. And there's going to be another victim that falls for her trap. But
I wish they could like take that to the court and be like, you see this shit, bro. You see this
yeah,
shit.
I just I don't understand like how I'm obviously not a father. I don't have a kid. I'm not married, but like I don't get how in the court system, first of all, who decides the child stays with majority of the time, and it like if and how much the father needs to pay. Like it's just a weird. I'm sure I could obviously just find this out with a quick Google search, but like just thinking about it now, it's a weird system, or it just seems very complicated that I don't get. Um, but yeah, I feel terrible for PJ. Um, hopefully something happens, get that changed, but it's not looking like it.
Yeah. Never get married, guys.
Never get married. Um,
Unless she's like, uh, who's someone really attractive that I really like? Me.
yeah, don't get married unless it's to Carter. But Carter doesn't want to
Unless
get
it's
married.
that's
Like you're literally
if
just like
I
him.
if I find another version of me, maybe.
If like the multiverse opens, like then I would get married.
Okay, wait, I have a question. Can we talk about the multiverse though? That'd be so cool if that was
That'd be
true.
very cool. That'd be amazing. Like I don't know, 100 years from now, like way past our lifetimes, what's gonna happen?
Uh,
But
I'm living forever,
okay,
and forever ends
ever.
tomorrow.
But yeah, but who knows what's
You
gonna
didn't
happen
catch
with
that?
science? No, I didn't.
I said forever ends tomorrow.
Ah, yes. I still don't get it.
That's okay.
But I don't. Like, who knows what's gonna happen with science? Like 100 years in the future and what they can find. Um, well, like what's even more extraordinary though is like we know more about like space than like our own oceans. Like,
Listen, they're both terrifying. I mean, space is cooler than the ocean.
yeah, space is at least beautiful. Going deep in the dark depths of the ocean is just not beautiful at all. It's just a big go
Dark.
fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, would you have to be stranded in space or stranded in the middle of the ocean?
yeah, definitely choose space.
Because at least if you die, you have something cool to look at.
Yeah, yeah. But anywho, do you want to talk about the NFL?
Yeah, the app that we like a lot, it's called Real-Sports. They
Yes, sir.
introduced the NFL onto their app, and I'm not much of of a football fan in general, so I'm gonna pass this over to Michael.
um, well, yes, NFL has been added to Real if you want to download. But week one, so we're recording this on a Friday. Thursday night game happened just last night, which was also like week one and last night's game has been very exciting. I've been saying like I have a feeling this is going to be like a very exciting year. Um, but the main game I want to talk about was the Monday night game. It was the Raiders versus the Ravens. Had to think about it, and that was a fun game. Like I was like adamantly like just genuinely like sitting down and watching that. Like it was a constant back and forth. I mean, it's just everything you wanted
I
in a
have a
game.
question.
Yes.
Is uh, how good is Tennessee this year?
They lost the first game.
How good is
They're 0-1.
Seattle this year?
They won their first game.
Okay, but that's just only one game though. Are they like pretty good?
Yeah,
Okay,
I. It's hard to always tell. It's hard to tell with 1 week. Usually, you can tell if a team's good or not by like week 3. So like probably like by next weekend, um, you'll know if a team's going to go to the playoffs or not.
because on this real app, you can there's polls of who you think's gonna win,
Yeah. Oh
and
yeah, and
that's what I'm doing right now.
I'm guessing the poll was like favoring Tennessee. Who does Tennessee play?
No, it's 25-75 to Seattle.
And Tennessee plays Seattle. Oh yeah, they do. I remember. Yeah.
Well, it's okay. So I'm going back and forth. It's 76% for Seattle when you choose Seattle, 25% when you choose Tennessee.
Okay, so it's basically 3/4 are going for Seattle, and that makes sense. And Seattle's Tennessee is really. I mean, Tennessee has like the best running back in the league in Derrick Henry, but Seattle also has a top 5 quarterback in the league. So it's by the way that both teams performed last week, Seattle was more likely to win. Tennessee got shut the hell down last week, while Seattle was going crazy. So I'm sure that's why majority people are picking Seattle. Um, but yeah, so let me see. I think last week Titans lost. It'll show me
Sunday, Titans lost
to the Cardinals,
to the
38 to
Cardinals
13.
38 to 13.
Yeah, that was bad. And like, I
Um,
mean, you have the best running back in the NFL right now, and you're gonna shut down like that in week 1. I mean, I'm not
come
sure. I
on.
mean,
He is not Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook, he's good, but I'm sure majority of the NFL fans are going to say Derrick Henry is the best running back in the league right now.
Okay, I know nothing about football.
I know
So,
you don't. I know you don't.
yeah, they're not, he's not Christian McCaffrey.
No, I mean I love Christian McCaffrey, but Christian McCaffrey's like number 2 right now. I mean, to be fair, Christian McCaffrey played better week 1 compared to Derrick Henry. I think.
To be fair, he's no Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb, Nick Chubb is like above average.
To
I
be
mean, he's
fair, he's
actually
no
pretty damn good. He's
Saquon
actually
Barkley.
Saquon is he hasn't been
Injured.
the same, man.
Isn't he injured?
He tore his ACL, but he's
He, he
back
had
this season.
he had 69 yards.
Nice. Did he actually have 69 yards?
He did have exactly 69 yards.
That's funny. What's stuck about that game though? Is it 69 rushing yards or total yards? Does it say?
Total.
Okay.
He had
But I
57 regular yards.
57 rushing. What's stuck about that is at the start of the game he had a 41-yard rush, like run, 41-yard run. But then after that he only had what like 10 carries for like 16 yards. I mean he sucked after that one good carry. To be fair, Giants' offensive line is terrible, so he has no offensive lineman to run behind.
Yeah, I'm looking at all of his plays right now, and it's negative 2 yard run, negative 6 yard run, 2 yard run, 5 yard run,
Oh
zero
yeah,
yards,
I feel bad because I
negative
have heard.
1, 2, 4 yard catch, 8 yard catch, 1 yard run, 1 yard run, 2 yard run, 5 yard run, 7 yard run, and 41 yard run.
Yeah, I have like this bias for Saquon. You played for Penn State. I'm a big Penn State fan. Aside from the college I attend now, obviously. Um, so I have this bias and like love for Saquon, but he's just the ACL. I always hear ACL injuries always can be the worst for players. They can never get back to how they were pre-injury, and it just sucks. I mean, I really hope he gets his groove going because he won Rookie of the Year. Was it? I think in 2018. I think.
Sure.
So he's good. It's just he first of all needs an offensive lineman to run behind. Um, but yeah, you want to talk about the Vikings? How did the Vikings do? I don't even like remember.
They
It's
lost
such
to
a
the
forgettable team.
Bengals.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I actually picked the Bengals to win that game.
I chose the Vikings. I'm always going to choose the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm doing that same for the Panthers too.
Oh, I
Um,
chose the Panthers to lose.
all right, go. Fuck, I'm kidding.
Do you even know who you're
Um,
playing?
yeah, we're playing the Saints.
You are.
Yep, they're gonna be fun. They're always a pain in our ass. They're always like our division is tough.
Wait a minute.
NFC North.
I know your guys' player. Never
Which
mind.
one?
I don't.
Oh, I mean, you just said Christian McCaffrey. He's on the Panthers.
Where's Oh yeah, I forgot. Um, where's my boy at? Is he on the Saints now?
Dalvin Cook.
No, Dalvin Cook's on the Vikings.
I know that, but you said your boy, so I thought like it was
My
somebody
boy
from the play.
is Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh yeah, he's on the Saints now.
I
Why is he your boy?
because he played for the Vikings.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did.
And he was pretty
He
damn
was
good.
terrible. He was terrible with the Panthers. I'm just saying.
Well, to be fair, injuries do that.
Yeah, but still, he played terrible.
I don't even think he's on.
He's on the Saints. He played last week. He actually did really good last week.
He is on what? I don't.
He's on the Saints, and he started last week. He played really good last week.
Didn't Jameis Winston start?
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking of James. Oh my God, I'm getting both of them mixed up. I was thinking of James Winston this whole time. I'm stupid. What the hell? Oh, Teddy Bridgewater's with the Broncos.
He is with the Broncos. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm like thinking of James Winston this whole time in my head.
Yeah, and
Jeez,
he did decent.
decent.
Oh, over the 7 days, he's ranked 69th.
Nice. My goodness, this is great rankings or great stats.
He had 264 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns. He was 28 for 36, which is that good? When I
20
see
for 20 for 36 is pretty damn good.
when I see 28 for 36, I think okay, like
Usually,
shooting.
so the way they, I don't know if you know this or not, but like the way they decide like who's like a good accurate quarterback is like by percentage, and you literally just divide completions by attempts, and you get the percentage. And usually, like a quarterback average is like a 65% average for completion rate.
Okay, so
And
quarterbacks are like power forwards with like stats wise. Got it. Well, not like that,
sure,
but like percentage wise.
I yeah, percentage wise, I guess.
Because percentage wise, like good power forwards are like 60s.
If you want to determine what a running back gets and like how many yards he gets per carry, you just divide. Are you?
Can we
Yeah,
talk
you
about the
divide.
greatest running back of all time?
Oh my God, is it Devlin Cook?
It is not Dalvin Cook.
Barry Sanders?
It's no.
Woohoo!
It's Adrian Peterson.
Oh yeah, he's a legend.
He was a beast on the Vikings.
Yeah, he was. He was the last non-quarterback to win MVP in
I,
2012.
I remember there was a play against the Packers where he's running, and instead of like looking back behind him to see where they're at, he looks at the jumbotron.
Yeah, yeah, he's awesome. Saquon Barkley is actually like a really big like he idolizes Adrian Peterson. That was
As
the
he
guy.
should.
Yeah, Saquon's a big AP fan. Um,
I feel like Adrian Peterson doesn't get the love he deserved.
yeah, did he retire or is he still? I think
I thought
did
he was on the
he was with the
Lions.
Redskins or
He
sorry, the football
was?
team.
I, I thought he was on the Lions.
Oh, that's right. He is in the Lions now.
Yeah,
He's been changing teams a lot recently. Cause
we're not gonna talk about his
he is in the line. At least last season he was on the Lions. He must have retired.
No, he's on the Lions still.
Oh, he is. Okay.
He wants to retire a Viking.
I as he should. I remember like he was with the Redskins and he did really good with the Redskins. He had 1,000 yard season and for some reason they just released him. I don't know. Like
We could
I
do a
don't get it.
whole video on controversial like athletes.
Like signings and releases.
Well, that, but also like Adrian Peterson's past.
Yeah, yeah.
That one guy that I liked, but now I don't like him because he's a bad person. Why do we have
Tyreek
to say
Hill.
what? No.
Oh,
He
first
played
person I
for
thought was
the Texans.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that situation's a mess.
See, what I don't like that we have to be like, I like this guy if he's a good guy, but if like stuff
I
comes
like
out
this guy.
about him, I don't like him.
Uh, yeah, that. But anywho, um, so it's the NFL. Week 2 is about to start. Last night it was Washington versus New York, which is also a really damn good game.
I
Um,
thought that was I okay, so my basic knowledge of the NFL is just checking comments.
what did the comments say?
Well, the comments I saw for this game were like, "Oh, first Thursday night football games ever," and I was
Yeah,
like, "Oh, shouldn't watch this game."
yeah, everyone's wrong because they're two bad teams. I mean, they're two just not good teams, especially the Giants. So, football team, Washington has some potential maybe, but Giants are a lost cause.
I
In my
know
opinion. Sorry,
nothing.
Giants. But yeah, this was a game. This was one of the best Thursday night games. I like to mention. I mean, Carter does probably won't know this, but to the listeners who are NFL fans, I miss the Thursday night color rush uniforms.
Bro, those were so dope.
You know those? Yeah, those are
The
amazing.
Vikings, okay, every time I play Madden, I always go color rush uniforms.
Yeah, the Vikings are the good ones. The all purple was nice.
Yeah,
Um,
so Vikings, I just want to point this out. Vikings are first in the NFC North.
and they lost.
That
So that
says
must
how
have
good.
mean everyone in the division lost.
No.
I
No,
think so. I
no,
think that's how it works.
no.
Wow. So the Vikings lost in the least worst way, and they're the lead in the division.
The Detroit Lions are second.
Wow.
The Bears are third, and the fucking Packers are fourth. I don't like the
Um,
Packers
I can tell. That makes sense. I hate the Saints. I really hate the
I,
Saints
I, Michael, that's why we're friends.
because we just hate other teams.
Because we hate the Saints.
Oh yeah, you hate the Saints. Why do you hate the Saints?
Several reasons. Playoffs, Drew Brees. I hate Drew Brees.
Oh, that's right. Oh wait, but you got like your revenge, like, in a way. I mean, remember 2017, the Minneapolis Miracle?
That was against.
That was
We
against
have
the Saints.
we've had several revenges. Revenge? Or what's plural for revenges?
Revenge. I don't know really. I'm just saying.
Revengees or revenges. We've had several Avengers
Avengers.
for because a couple years ago, 2018, I think it was 2019, 2018, 2019, when Adam Thielen cut, or no, it's Kyle Rudolph.
Oh, that's right. He oh, was yeah he caught that. I remember the play. I'm like I can imagine the play in the head. I remember that play. I'll never forget the. Can we talk about the Minneapolis Miracle? That's like a play that I
I,
just love.
you don't even have to say that. Just be like, hey, Minneapolis Miracle.
I
Um,
I, I love that play. I'm not a Vikings fan, but that was. seeing it live, I remember watching it with my dad.
Okay,
Because he's
so
also a big
let
NFL
me
fan.
let me tell you the story of it as a Vikings fan.
Okay.
Uh, Back when I was growing up, I'd always watch football games with my dad because my dad loves football. He's a
Yeah.
big Vikings fan. Um, and We were watching the game, and my dad, like growing up, he was always like, he became more of like hey, we should like just eat in the dining room. Like we don't eat in the living room anymore, but he's like, nah, football's going on. We can eat in the
Uh-huh.
living room. So we
Yeah.
were watching it. I remember one day it was the Super Bowl, and he's like, "Why are we eating in the kitchen? The Super Bowl's on." And I love that because my dad's not like when I say that, it sounds like my dad's like a big like oh yeah football, but no, he enjoys the game.
hmm
Um, but so we were watching the Minneapolis Miracle, and we were like, okay, well it's game's over, time for bed. And then they were like, "Oh, we'll just watch this last play." And just a warning for headphone users:
Okay.
we're watching it. I'm sitting over by the window. Uh, Case Keenum throws the ball. Stefon Diggs catches it. He's like, "Stay in bounds, stay in bounds." And he's like, "Oh my god, oh my!" And he's like jumping and like shaking the whole house.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
he was like, "Whoa!" And that was just
Yeah. That's a great moment.
top
Yeah.
five dad moments.
Yeah. I still love my dad too. I remember it was late at night. I think it was a Sunday night game. I think it was.
It was Sunday.
Yeah, that was the divisional round. Yeah, divisional round. Um, and yeah, me and my dad were blown away too. But the funny thing is my dad was the Eagles fan, and so that literally next week the Eagles beat up on the Vikings.
Well, but I don't know what you're talking about. That was our Super Bowl.
So I was cheering for the Eagles the whole playoffs because I'm not an Eagles fan, but my dad is.
Can you
I
remind
wanted
me
to see
who
the Eagles
won?
win.
Did the Eagles win
The Eagles won, yeah, dude.
the Super
Let
Bowl?
me tell you what it's like as a family full of Eagles fan to be in a household full of Eagles fan on the Super Bowl. It was
What year was that?
it's
2018?
the Super Bowl was February 2018. Yes, it was 2017 season, but the Super Bowl was February 2018. Um, but like, yeah, we had. So my dad was there. Obviously, I was at my dad's house. My dad was there. My dad's an Eagles fan. My grandfather came over, Eagles fan. Uncle came over, Eagles fan. He has some other like work friends that were Eagles fans that came over, and there's a good like 10 people there. And when I tell you, when the game ended, Tom Brady, throws it up for the last Hail Mary to at least tie the game, and then the ball hits the ground. The clock hits zero. The house shook. Like everyone was jumping because this is the Eagles' first Super Bowl. They are quote unquote Super Bowl. They have an NFL championship, but a Super Bowl. Um, this was their first Super Bowl, and it's obviously a big deal, and it was fun. I loved it. A great memory. I
Can
was
we
happy.
talk about how much better that game would have been if it was Vikings and Patriots?
Hey, Carter, listen.
No,
I know.
no, it was in Minneapolis.
Yes, it was. Yes, I know it was in that Minneapolis,
So could
but
you imagine for Minneapolis Vikings fans to have their Super Bowl home?
I, I know, and I, I know you're biased, but I'm saying now the Patriots would have beat the fuck out of the Vikings in the Super
No,
Bowl.
no, never.
Tom Brady would have spanked the Vikings. It wouldn't have been close. It would have been one of the most boring
We
Super
we made
Bowls.
it far for a reason. Okay, this wasn't no.
Look, I'm not trying to denounce the Vikings today. That was amazing, but I'm just saying, like for real, that wouldn't have been a fun Super Bowl.
We were 8-7-1. We would have stomped their ass.
Oh yeah, definitely. Against the greatest quarterback of all time, and who when that year had a great defense too.
I don't understand why NFL would just be like, okay, you guys are tied.
Like in regular season.
Yeah, just like keep going.
Oh yeah, yeah. I agree. Yeah, a lot of NFL fans feel the same way too. It's yeah, it just feels weird to see the extra /1 in the record,
Okay,
and it just yeah,
can a
it's
team
silly.
go can a team go 0 and 16?
Uh, hypothetically speaking, I think so. Yeah,
What would
that would just
happen
mean
then?
it would. Well, it depends on the division. I mean, it's like if their division they have their other teams are better. I mean, they're going to be in last, and nothing miss the playoffs.
Okay, but what if every team went 0 and 16?
I don't think that is that possible. I don't know. I I don't know if that's like genuinely possible. What if that happened though? That'd be very crazy.
It's very far-fetched, but like at the same like it's plausible.
I'm trying to think of how that. I guess it would. I don't know. Someone's gonna correct us and no, you're wrong. Um,
Yeah, call
but
me out. Call me out for being a NBA fan and
yeah,
being like, that's stupid that there's ties.
yeah.
But how would the
Anywho, we
playoff
got like
picture
way off
work?
topic. What'd you say?
How would the playoff picture work then if every team's 0 and 16?
I have no clue. I have no clue. That's never happened before, so I don't know how that would work. I don't know. They probably do it like by their favorite color. I don't know.
Let's
like
just no, let's I want there to be a whole NFL season where not a single ball is snapped
uh-huh.
and it's just running down the clock.
That's so boring. Oh my god.
So, are you talking about like the 2019 NFL Super Bowl like that?
2019. You're saying the 2019 season?
The Super Bowl.
So the 2019 season. So last that was Chiefs and 49ers.
No, that was not. That was the Patriots and the Rams.
Oh, okay. I
Were
thought
a
the
total
2019.
of
See, it's so weird because like you say the 2019 season, but the Super Bowl was in 2020. So it's just I always get
the
mixed up.
Super Bowl was in 2019.
No, I'm saying in general. So like yeah, yes, that Super Bowl was in 2019, but people say oh the 2018 season that happened in the 2018 season, but the Super Bowl happened in 2019.
I'm an NBA fan. I don't have to worry
I
about that.
I know. Keep saying that like
I just want
oh
people to know, do not take a single word I say about the NFL and like think I'm credible because I know jack shit.
anyway. Yeah, that Super Bowl was one of the most boring Super Bowls I've been. Yeah, one of the most. That was the most boring Super Bowl I watched. I mean, if you like defense, you're gonna love it, but majority fans want to see an offensive game.
You know me. I love my defense, but I
Yeah,
hated that
those.
game.
Yeah, those.
There's a difference between defense and NBA and defense and NFL.
Yeah, and I don't even feel like it's. I have to watch the highlights again, but like off the top of my head, from my memory, it doesn't feel like there's like any exciting turnovers. There might have been a couple.
There was
It feel like
one, I remember there was one interception by Tom Brady.
yeah, it just felt like constant 4 and out thing.
I also remember there was one touchdown by Sony Michael.
Sony Michelle.
Sure.
Close.
There was one interception by both quarterbacks.
Okay. No, there was no other player that fumbled? Are you looking at the stats right now?
I am looking at the stats.
Okay.
Um, There was a total of 12 penalties, three against the Patriots, of course, nine against the
Uh,
Rams.
that explains it. They paid the refs. That's what everyone always says.
Um,
I'm
there
not
was
being paid
four
for
sacks on Tom Brady and only one sack on the Rams.
it. Jeez. So there wasn't that many sacks. All right, 4 5 total sacks. I guess that's all right. Still, it's a forgettable Super Bowl.
Yeah, you didn't even know who played that Super Bowl.
No, to be fair, I asked you. You said 28. I said 2019 season. You were like, yeah, it's 2019. And so I thought of the 2018 season, which was the Chiefs versus 49ers.
No, but when you think of 2019 season, you got to think about 2018, 2019, and not 1920.
This is so confusing at this point.
I
We
got
gotta
you
figure.
there, didn't I? I got you there, didn't I?
No, because I always go by like the year that the way I think about it is I think about it the year they played the majority of the season. The majority of the season is from September to December, the regular season, which is in, for example, 2018. The postseason starts in 2019.
But the Super Bowl doesn't take place in 2019 for your season.
Wait, I'm so what?
Your team, what team did you say? The 49ers and
So that's not my team, but like I was just saying that's what I was
no,
talking. What I was
no, I'm
thinking
saying,
of.
but like what teams did you say? 49ers and Chiefs?
Yes.
That game was played in 2020.
I know, and I'm just saying that. I'm just saying from my point of view,
But
when someone tells me
I'm going to
when
use
someone tells me
logic to argue against you here.
okay,
The Super Bowl, when someone says Super Bowl in 2019, there's only one Super Bowl that happened in 2019.
I know if you say Super Bowl in 2018, yes, they're gonna know. But when you said the 2019 season, I'm going to think of the 2019 season. I'm not going to think of you know what I'm saying. Yes, if someone said the 2019 Super Bowl, I will know. Then you're specifically talking about the Super Bowl that year. I would know.
Can we talk about the 2021 Super Bowl? I don't
Okay,
remember.
that
I
was
don't
the
even
Bucks
remember
versus
who that
Chiefs.
was. Oh yeah, that was a very boring game, honestly.
That was yeah. Um, Chiefs offensive line collapsed. Patrick Mahomes couldn't get the ball off at all. He was running for his life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Bruce Arians did a good job. Bruce Arians is the head coach. He did a very good job at figuring out a way to lock down Patrick Mahomes and their offense.
Sorry, that Super Bowl was 2021 for my fellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, uh, did you see the Met Gala?
I saw some things. Yeah.
I want to talk about some of the outfits just because I can make fun of them.
Okay. Us poor people making fun of the rich again.
Yes, of course. I want to talk about literally probably the worst outfit I have ever seen.
Okay.
Which there's multiple. But
Mm-hmm.
ASAP Rocky, what were you doing, bro?
ASAP Rocky. I didn't
Did you
see
not
his.
see his
I don't think
outfit? Okay, I'm gonna send you his outfit just so you can see it.
I'm allowed to wear. Because if you send it and I open it, I'm going to leave the recording.
Oh,
So I'm just going
well,
to look it up. Outfit.
it looks like he's wearing a quilt made from clowns.
Oh, that's right. I did see this. Yeah. It looks like a throw blanket. It
Yeah, I really liked AOC's dress.
was. Yeah, I did really like it. It was good.
It was like tax the rich.
It was
Um,
very excited about it though, because it's kind of funny that
hey, yo, Billie Eilish, yo, she was looking good.
I didn't see yours either.
I'll send you Billie Eilish's.
Well, I still can't look at it. I'll just look it up
I
really.
You'll be able to see it after this recording.
Okay. Well, I'm on Google right now. I can see. Yeah, that was a nice dress.
Or the one I didn't like, Kim Kardashian's.
Yeah. What the hell?
You can tell her and Kanye are made for each other.
What the hell? It's like she looked like a locked character in a video game. Like,
Uh, honestly, I'm not much about this kind of fashion. It's all seems kind of, oh, Pete Davidson looked really good. Yeah, good for you, Pete. So I have a story about that. So Jimmy Fallon was at the corner table with Pete Davidson, Lil Uzi Vert, other people,
hmm
and he said that there was this thing over the intercom, and they were like, "Entertainment will be starting soon." And Pete Davidson goes, "I gotta go to the bathroom." And Jimmy Fallon's like, You probably shouldn't. Like, entertainment's about to start." He's like, "I gotta go to the bathroom." So
hmm
Pete Davidson gets up and goes to the bathroom because he'd be like, "I'm sure they'll call it again in like a bit." So Pete Davidson stands up and goes to the bathroom. In the same exit, 30 seconds later, there's this, they hear like a marching band just comes out at the same exact exit that Pete Davidson left in.
Okay.
And you can see the marching band walking out, and then there's this 6'3" white-haired male named Pete Davidson just standing in the middle of them.
That actually happened.
Yeah,
I didn't hear about that at all. Wow, that's awkward. Think about
that's such a Pete Davidson thing, though.
that. That is a very Pete Davidson moment. Um, but yeah, we're getting closer to time. If you want to say anything else,
God, the Pete Davidson moment was just hilarious. Also, the guy from my favorite show, it's called Snowfall,
mm-hmm.
was not invited. But the guy from my second favorite show,
Okay.
it's called Wu-Tang Clan, which I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that.
Invited.
No, he was there.
Okay.
He got to meet some pretty cool people.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Ashton Sanders, for those of you who was wondering. He was in Moonlight.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, he was the main guy from Moonlight.
Okay, I know that is you. No, yeah.
But yeah, he was at the Met Gala, and he got to meet some pretty cool people.
That's good. Good to hear.
But yeah, I think that's everything for this episode.
Yes, sir.
I'm happy with this episode.
I am too.
It's definitely better quality-wise than our past ones.
And we open up on we talked about more subjects compared to just basketball.
Yeah,
So
we might have to cut out that first, the multiverse topic.
if I can figure that out, if I can get the editing thing to work, I would definitely do that. Jesus. If not, they're just gonna have to hear that, and I'm sorry that you had to hear that. Just like what?
I can hear my echoes. I can hear myself laughing in the echoes. All I hear is.
We need to add this.
No, we leave this part in here.
Okay, but we need to end the recording.
Yeah, okay. Podcast out.
Bye.